Our first one-chord wonder is Coconut by Harry Nilson. Put the lime in the coconut and drink it all up. Put the lime in the coconut and drink it all up. That song is done completely from start to finish in the key of C. Now, some people say it's a C7 chord. Play it with a C chord. C major works great for this. I'm going to show you the strum using the C chord rather than the dominant 7th chord, because that usually adds tension, making us want to resolve. And since we just want to play the song, we're going to use the C chord. That's theory schmeary, though, which is beyond the scope of this lesson. We just want to learn a one-chord song. So I'm going to show you the strum and then send you on your homework to learn the song. All right. We are going to do a simple strum called a thumb drop strum. So we're going to make a C chord. Take your thumb, put it on the top of the string. You're going to push down and pluck the string closest to your nose. And you notice mine has a low G on it. Yours may sound like this. That's a high G. Just follow along. Don't ignore that sound difference for now. So you're going to play the string closest to your nose with your thumb, making a C chord on top. Then you're going to drop your fingernails down on the strings, and you're just going to strum through. So we've got this thumb, drop, thumb, drop, thumb, drop. Now, with just that, you could play the whole song. Let's take a closer look at just that part of the strum, and you can check it out. So to do the thumb drop, rub your thumb there, tap, close your fingers. Notice where my thumb is. See how my thumb is above? It's above. It's not like this. You know, you don't ever want to finger pick like this. That's crazy. You want to be like this. This is a natural motion of the hand. So put your thumb on there and then open your hand and relax it. So now you're going to do a thumb, and see how I've got my thumb halfway on? I'm just going to go thumb, back up my hands, and then I've got them all curled. When you curl your hands, these nails line up, right? So you're going to thumb, and you're just going to rake down, and I usually aim for the C string down. So I'm going thumb, drop. I'm playing a C on top. Thumb, drop. Thumb, drop. With just that strum, you can do the whole song. Brother bought a coconut, he filled it full of lime. Sister got another one, she played it for a dime. So that will work for the whole song. But let's add a little variation into it. So we're going to add another strum that goes with the first strum. It's just a variation of the first strum. So the first strum we went thumb, brush. And the second strum, we're going to go thumb, upstroke, brush. So now we've got this sound. Brother bought a coconut, he played it full of lime. You get the idea. So let me show you how we do the second part that we added on to our basic thumb drop. Our thumb drop was this. Thumb, drop. Now we're going to add our second part. We're going to hit the thumb again. Thumb, and this time we push down a little bit so our index finger can come up and hit these strings. We're just going to flick it. And then our hand closes and we're going to go back down. So we've got thumb, drop, thumb, flick, drop, thumb, drop, thumb, index flicks up, then your hands are ready to go for the immediate open your hand back up, right? Thumb, flick, drop, thumb, flick, drop, thumb, flick, drop, thumb, flick, drop. That is your basic strum. Now, if you have a low G, you can do another trick there. So right now we can just go thumb drop for the whole song, right? Brother bought a coconut, he bought it for a dime. Or we could add in the additional pattern. Brother bought a coconut, he bought it for a dime. Sister bought another one, she played it for the lime. But now what we're going to do is we're going to add in the 1-5, which is a boom, 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 boom. We call it a 1-5 because when you speak to a bass player, that's the language they speak. And that just means the 1 is the first note in the key that you're in. We're in the key of C. So if we count up C, D, E, F, G, that's 5 notes. So we're going to go from the C to the G. So we're going 1, 5, 1, 5, boom, 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 boom. If you have a low G, you have your C, which is your 1, 1, and then you have their low G, which we'll call our 5. 5, 1, 5, 1, 5. It's descending in pitch, but you can get away with it on the ook. So now that we have our 1, 5, 1, 5, we can add that into our drop strum. And we can just do this. 1, drop, 5, 1, drop, 5, drop, 1, drop, 5, drop. I'll show you that up close. You start on the C string. That's the 1. 1, 5, 1, 5. And we're going to go 1, drop, 5, drop, 1, drop, 5, drop. That's all there is to it. The third string, the fourth string. The third string, fourth string. Brother bought a coconut, he bought it for a dime. Armed with that information, you can play the whole song, and now you can do it 3 ways. Now, if you're new to the ukulele and you don't know what low G or high G is, then you should watch my video on low G and high G. But in case you don't know, I'm going to play on a high G so you can see what it would sound like if you were playing that same thing on a ukulele strung with a high G string on top. Let's just switch out our ooks and give it a whirl. All right, now I've got the trusty high G. If I do that same thing, I've got a high G on here, so it's going to go. It sounds different. It's still a 1 and a 5. It's just going the opposite direction, right? Brother bought a coconut, he bought it for a dime. Sister bought another one, played it for a lime. And your regular strums on a high G would just be real similar. Brother bought a coconut, he bought it for a dime. Sister bought another one. If you did the double pattern, it would be. So, just a little bit different sound on the high G. If you got a low G, you'll be able to get that bounce more back between the C and the G. It all works. Just do whatever floats your boat. So that is how you can play the entire song Coconut by Nilson. Now your job is to go forth onto the interweb, find that tune, make a C chord, and practice those techniques over the entire song, and you will have it done. What are you waiting around for? Go practice.